Hi guys, I just got back from Wednesday worship and God has put it on my heart throughout the past couple of days to share the things that He's been teaching me throughout my journey with Christ. So, one thing I was thinking about yesterday in the shower, right? I was thinking about how I'm cooked with in my classes, my grades, with this girl, like all the things, But I don't think we really recognize that sometimes it's just the beginning. Say you graduate high school, right? And it's the end of your high school life, and you're so sad because that was the best 4 years you've experienced until now, right? It's just the beginning of your adulthood. It's just the beginning of your college journey. It's just the beginning of something, right? So even as far, I'll go even as far as to say is death, right? Say you die, right? You die tomorrow. It's just the beginning of an eternity with Christ, and that is going to be so much greater than what you have here on earth, right? So the lesson for today is relax. It's just the beginning. So I want you to visualize something. I want you to visualize you're 30 years old, right? You think it's too late to go back, and you dropped out of college, right? You think it's too late to go back and get a degree. You think it's too late to go back and do this and be what you want to be because you think, okay, this time has passed. Now I have to go do this, right? But you understand that you're gonna keep on living. If God's willing, you're gonna keep on living, and while you're living, things are still gonna be happening around you, right? So no matter if you decide to make that leap or not, then in 10 years you're still gonna be 10 years older. Think about it as right now, right? You think, okay, I'm trying to get into the gym. I wanted to get into the gym like 4 years ago, right? And 4 years have passed, and so it's too late now, and stuff like that, right? You understand that time is just gonna keep on moving. So right now, I want you to make a conscious decision for something that you've been holding off. Make a conscious decision that this is gonna be the beginning of some type of journey, some type of thing that you've wanted to do, right? And I hope I'm speaking to somebody here. Like, if anybody needs just help on this, I wrote a few things down, right? Another thing that I want to touch on the topic is there's still time. There's still time to do all the things. I'm not gonna say, if you're in 12th grade right now, then the last 2 weeks of school you can push to be at the top of your class. I'm not gonna say that, but I want you to understand that either way you're gonna graduate. Either way you're gonna find a job, right? Either way you're gonna have a girlfriend or boyfriend, right? Either way you're still gonna have a relationship with God, right? So there's still time to develop the things that you want to develop. And this isn't to say that you have all the time in the world to do all these things, because in 1 Peter's 1:13, it says, "Therefore, with your minds be ready for action, be sober-minded, and set your hope completely on the grace to be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ." What this Bible verse is telling us is to still have our hearts and minds prepared for the returning of Christ, right? So I don't want to say you've got all this time in the world. Let's still have our hearts and minds prepared, but we've still got some time. So I hope this message reached somebody today, and if you liked it, just start something today. I guess. See you guys.